Alright, so in this video, we are going to go over another type of verb form that can obviously be gotten from our verbs. And that is what we call the imperative mood. Previously, we listed out all of the indicative mood. The form of a verb, when it indicates that it is indicative, is giving us a statement of fact. I love, you love, he loves, we love, y'all love, they love. Imperative is the form of the verb that shows us that the verb is giving a command. Now, commands are all second person. Because think about it, when you tell somebody stand up, you're literally saying you stand up. Second person. Even in the plural, if you were to tell more than one person stand up, you are obviously implying y'all stand up. And so as you can see the way that I labeled it, 2S means second singular, commanding one person, and 2P, commanding more than one person. And this is actually the verb form that you have known the longest. And by the way, I'm betting into this video, nuts. Yummy, yummy nuts that you can eat. And by listing all three, free 100. Now, the verb form that I first said to all of you, salvete, isn't a command. It was the second person plural, indicating y'all, be healthy. And when you say back to me, salve, it's the second person singular, saying you, Mr. Adams, be healthy. It's a command. So, this is how we're going to form our infinitives. Let's first go with the singular. The singular is the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do to make the second person singular imperative is you take your infinitive and you drop the RE. Tell one person, love! It's ama. Same thing here. Take your infinitive and drop the RE. See as a command. Take your infinitive and drop the RE. Send! This is the command that Cornelia gives to Flavia, telling her send letters. Over here, if you want to tell somebody throw, take the infinitive, yakare, and it becomes yake! When I'm watching my football team and my quarterback is about to be destroyed by the defensive lineman, I yell at him, yake! Throw the ball. And then here, take your infinitive and you want to tell one person, listen, hear me. You would say, audi. And it is as simple as that. Singular imperative, take the infinitive, drop the RE. Now, for the plural. For the plural, you're going to have your three parts again. Present stem, present vowel, present ending. For the plurals, it's going to be formed like we did the indicatives, in which there's going to be a present stem, remember, second principal part. Present vowel, which remember for a first conjugation verb is a long A. But the ending is always the same for the second person plural, and that is TE. Like when I command you, be healthy, salvete. Same thing over here. Take the present stem. That's a short I. Your present vowel, which is a long E, and then TE. This is the most missed form of students in the imperative system. Please pay attention. Usually what students think is that they are just going to add a TE to that. That is wrong. You take the present stem, the present vowel of the third conjugation is a short I. And thus it is mittite. Y'all, send. Same thing over here. Yak, short I. And then of course, TE. Y'all, throw. And then over here, present stem, your vowel is a long I, and then TE. Audite, as in listen. Your first nut is the pecan, or pecan, P-E-C-A-N. Now you'll notice that I have down here at the bottom, negatives. Because you can also not only say love, as in love your neighbor, or plural, everybody, love y'all's neighbor. But you can also have a negative that, don't whatever. Don't send me something, talking to one person, talking to more than one person. Like all those mailings during election season. I was so sick of them, I wanted to tell all of them, don't send anything. And what you do, and it's the simplest thing in the world, is that you will take, for the singular, noli, and for the plural, nolite. And the form of the verb that you put with the noli or nolite to indicate the imperative is the infinitive. Noli amare, don't love. Nolite amare, don't love. But you're talking to more than one person. Noli, the form of the verb that you put with the noli and nolite is the infinitive. Don't see. The form of the verb that you put with the noli or nolite is the infinitive. Don't see, you many people. The form of the verb that you put with the noli and the nolite, the infinitive. Don't send. I'm talking to one person. Don't send me any more mail, junk mail. But I want to talk to all of them. So nolite. Mettere. Don't send the mail. Here, don't throw it. Noli. Iacere. The form of the verb that you put with the noli and nolite, the infinitive. And then of course the plurality. Nolite. Iacere. Don't throw, talking to more than one person. And then finally, don't listen. Take noli and the infinitive that goes with it. Audire and nolite. Audire. Now there's one more thing when it comes to imperatives. And that is, there are 4 verbs whose forms are an exception to the rule. Your second nut is the walnut. And that would be these verbs here. Dico, dicere, which of course means to speak or say. Duco, ducere, which of course means to lead. Facio, facere, which means to do or make something. And then ferro, ferre, which of course means to bring or carry. For these, you would think that you could follow the rule for the singular imperative. And that is, you just take off the RE like I've said to do all these times. And in those instances, that's what you would end up with. But they are not. Instead, you also have to take off the E. Take off the E. Take off the E. And so you can say for these and these alone, Diek, Duke, Fak, and Fair had an E, but it isn't there. Diek, Duke, Fak, and Fair had an E, but it isn't there. Diek, Duke, Fak, and Fair had an E, but it isn't there. Diek, Duke, Fak, and Fair had an E, but it isn't there. Diek, speak. Duke, lead. Oh, looks like I need to extend it out. There we are. Fak, do it. And Fair, bring or carry. Now the good news is that for the imperative plural, they revert back to the normal way of taking the present stem, the present vowel, it's a third conjugation, ending. The present stem, the present vowel, and the imperative ending. The present stem, the present vowel, and the ending. And for ferro, ferre, that is an irregular one. It does not belong to a conjugation. And so it is just going to be ferte, which we have seen before with the girls and the wolf. They yelled out, ferte auxilium, which means bring help to the boys, plural. Had they been only talking to one boy, they would have said fer auxilium. But the exceptions, diek, duke, fak, and fair, had an E, but it isn't there for these 4 verbs alone. So again, to review, how do I make the singular imperative without the exceptions? Take the infinitive, drop the RE, and for the plural, present stem, present vowel, present ending. Take the infinitive, drop the RE, present stem, present vowel, and then TE. Lots of people want to just put a TE on the end of that, but it's not. It's not yakete, it's yakite. And then of course for the negatives, noli plus the infinitive to one person, don't throw. And to the plural, nolite plus the infinitive, don't throw. And so forth and so on. Your last nut is a cashew. Hopefully you now know your imperatives forms as well. Good luck with the tons of quizzes and assessments that will be coming your way.